Feeling great, phenomenal. It's been a great camp. Everything's been going according to plan. So, just a couple adjustments. I went for finishing moves in the last third round. If I would have just defended the shot like I did the whole fight, the judges probably don't give him the third round. I went for a guillotine reversal, and because I felt like it was a not a strong shot, and I ended up on my butt. I got up, and so just make championship decisions in pivotal moments of the fight, right? So I felt like I had every moment in that fight. When people think about that fight, they can't think of many moments he had. So moving forward, I was just happy and blessed to be able to take home a paycheck, take care of my baby girl who's due in May, and just excited about getting back in here. Nothing specifically. It's just about I took that fight on short notice, so I was enjoying my time. I was literally on a boat yacht with Sanchai, and everybody knows one of the greatest Muay Thai mixed martial artists of all time. And we were just chilling, and I got a call the day before, so it just kind of like I had just came off a win against Jimmy Flick, and I was just relaxing. So it's kind of, you got to shift your mindset. You got to water load, and then I was in Thailand, so that's a 15-hour time difference, and then 30+ hour travel back. So it's just different things you got to deal with coming into fight week for taking a short notice fight. Once you make that decision, you got to put in your mind. So everything that came with it, I just had to chunk it up and like, let's go. Outside of getting a sinus infection right before I got here, it was just a multiplicity of things that at the end of the day, you're like, whatever, I got to go in here and fight. And when it didn't go my way, okay, but it is what it is. This is fighting. I didn't lose anything in that fight, and I think most people know in the third round I'm able to hit another switch when I'm in a full camp and when I'm training full time. I don't get tired, so body failed me a little bit in the third round, but it is what it is. He had a full camp, and he took advantage of the moment. So, man, everybody who's had longevity in this sport have been active. I look at the Charles Oliveira, the Max Holloway careers, Dustin Poirier. Like, all these guys, they fought often when they got into the UFC. And in the beginning of their career, nobody said they would be a champion. They were talented. And then what did they do? They stayed consistent. Tony Ferguson, Khabib even, before he went on his run, he was winning, but nobody was like, they would call him boring. So it's just about staying consistent within yourself and your discipline, and for me, getting in there, the more I can get into the cage, the better. And I'm having fun, man. I love this. This is what I love to do. I train full time, and it's just like I said, at the end of the day, it's a blessing to be able to, I'm changing my life every time I check in there. Step in there is more money I've ever seen in my life, and it's not a lot yet, right? But that's why I gotta fight, get through these contracts, and keep getting blessed by the UFC. What excites me is he's gonna bring the fight, and that's what I want. I think that I've had to face a lot of wrestlers. He wrestles too, but a lot of guys who like to blitz and not really stand in there with me and fight. And I know that all his fights, he starts off fast, so I'm excited about that. It's something I'm looking to work on, and then what better way to continue to work on something that I've been working on in camp and work on in my fights, and to go in there against a guy who he doesn't know anything but to start fast. So you're going to have to match that if you want to compete at the highest level. And so for me, it's just a test for myself. It's fun. It's always fun for me to get in there and challenge myself, but I'm excited to see how great I am. Honestly, I know that I have a lot to offer, and as I continue to go through this road, I'll continue to show people more and more what I can do. It's like, I feel like you guys only seen this much, the iceberg metaphor, right? People haven't seen like everything underneath yet, so I'm pretty excited about it. His style is just war of attrition, and so he gets tired in all his fights, and my tired is never someone else's tired. When I'm in a camp and when I'm training for a fight, when I get tired, you're exhausted, so he's gonna be tired. And the guys that he's fought and he's able to put his will on people, they weren't wrestlers, and they didn't have the ability to switch, move around like I do, show different styles, or durability. They cut him from a lot of weight, or they're just like mentally not durable. So he's gonna find himself into deep waters really soon if he thinks that he can drown me. I'm a lot different than I was when I fought Makayev. I was still questioning. What not so much questioning. It's just like, you see that girl you always want to talk to when you first meet her, right? And then you have a conversation. Oh, she's just normal. Just gotta be myself. That's kind of where I'm at now. Being myself. You guys get to see more and more of me. I've been here enough now. I know what to expect. And so once I get to know the staff and everyone, I speak to everyone. I just try to carry the energy that I want to get back, be respectful, and enjoy my weekend. Everywhere I go is just, for me, it's a dream come true, honestly. I mean, I could cry, bro. Like, for real. Yeah.